In 1982, millions of television viewers witnessed a moment they would never forget. A young college student named Julie Moss was competing in the Ironman triathlon in Hawaii. She wasn't a professional athlete. She was there as part of her thesis research. But as the race wore on, a 2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bike ride, and then a full marathon, her body began to shut down. Just a few hundred yards from the finish line, her legs gave way. She collapsed, but Julie didn't stop. On hands and knees, she crawled. Inch by inch, through tears and muscle failure, she dragged herself across the pavement and over the finish line. Julie didn't win that race, but she revealed something deeper, a mystery in the human brain. Why do some collapse and stay down, while others crawl forward anyway? Most people think grit is just raw willpower, or maybe even luck. But neuroscience tells a different story. Grit isn't just willpower, it's wiring. When psychologist Angela Duckworth popularized the concept, she defined grit as passion and perseverance for long-term goals. But brain imaging studies show it's not just a personality trait floating in the air. It's a conversation between brain regions. At the center of this conversation are two key players. The prefrontal cortex, the CEO, which holds the long-term vision, keeps your why alive, and reminds you what matters beyond the pain. And the anterior cingulate cortex, the referee, which monitors conflict, weighing effort versus reward in real time. In gritty individuals, these two areas don't just work separately, they fire in sync. Meanwhile, the limbic system, the primal emotional brain, is screaming, "Stop, protect yourself, retreat." But the PFC and ACC, like veteran generals in the war room, push back, stay on mission, keep moving forward. Julie's crawl wasn't just a triumph of her spirit. It was this neural coalition overriding the brain's built-in quit command. And here's the key. This wiring is not fixed. You don't have to be born with it. Just as you can strengthen muscle fibers, you can strengthen the signal between these regions. This is the power of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself through practice. Elite climbers, special forces operators, and endurance athletes train this circuitry deliberately. They learn to reinterpret the signals of pain, not as danger, but as the edge where growth happens. In other words, grit isn't a gift. It's a trainable architecture. So how do you train your own brain not to quit? 1. Micro-stress exposure. Small doses of discomfort such as cold showers, holding a plank a few seconds longer, and finishing that final rep are some exercises which teaches your brain that effort and pain don't equal failure. 2. Breathing under stress. The Navy SEALs use box breathing, where they inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, and then hold 4, to calm the limbic alarm and keep the PFC online. And 3rd, micro-scripts. A short, rehearsed phrase you repeat in high-stress moments, like "stay on mission" or "one more step." This cues the PFC to hold vision steady and the ACC to recommit. Elite performers use them. You can too. Julie Moss showed us what it looks like when wiring wins over weakness. She wasn't superhuman. She was human, with a brain trained in that moment to keep going. And so are you. But wiring isn't the whole story. Even the best circuitry can burn out if the brain's fuel runs dry. And that fuel is dopamine. In the next video, we'll uncover why most people burn out too soon and how to master the chemistry that sustains your drive.